change giving some help to firefighters trying to slow down 3 raging wildfires ravaging Southern California. We begin with breaking news here. As you see here, officials are about to give us an update right now on the airport fire burning in Lake Elsinore. Let's go ahead and listen in. This is one of 3 major wildfires we're covering here in Southern California.
Absolutely, and that airport fire starting in Orange County, crossing over those ridges. We saw that breaking out earlier this week, crossing over, making its way all the way to Riverside County in Lake Elsinore, and unfortunately damaging and destroying some homes. Let's listen in.
Thank you for being here. My name is Sean Doran, Fire Captain and Public Information Officer with the Orange County Fire Authority. We appreciate you joining us today as we provide updates on the airport fire. Today's speakers include Kevin Fetterman, Division Chief, Orange County Fire Authority and Incident Management Team 3 Incident Commander. John McCullough, Assistant Sheriff, Orange County Sheriff's Department. Todd Hopkins, Division Chief, CAL FIRE and Unified Incident Commander. Daryl Vance, District Ranger, Chibuco Ranger District, Cleveland National Forest. After the speakers, we will have a brief question and answer period. At the conclusion of the press conference, our speakers will be available for individual follow-ups. With that, our first speaker, Chief Fetterman.
Good afternoon. My name is Kevin Fetterman, and I have been serving as one of the Unified Incident Commanders on the airport fire in Unified Command with the Orange County Sheriff's Department, Cleveland National Forest, CAL FIRE Riverside, all of whom are standing behind me today. I would also like to thank Supervisor Foley for her attendance today and her support during this incident. It's very important for me to thank the partner agencies as well as our Orange County Fire Authority Board of Directors and everyone in the communities we have been working so hard to inform, evacuate, and protect. Your support of our first responders and the vigilance in adhering to the evacuation orders has been integral to our efforts. A few hours ago, Fire Chief Brian Fennessy stood at this very podium in remembrance of nearly 3,000 souls lost on 9/11/2001. And I want to echo his words in honor of those victims and the legacy of the 343 firefighters who made the ultimate sacrifice that day. Thank you. On the airport fire, the change in weather overnight slowed the fire's growth and empowered the ground and air forces to significantly improve fire lines, including ones that will protect the communities in the event of any wind changes. The acreage now stands at 22,376 acres, meaning we held the fire to minimal perimeter growth last night through today, and our firefighters are working around the clock to not only uphold that trend, but hopefully begin containment in the next few days. Some structures off of the Ortega Highway have been damaged and destroyed, the extent of which remains unknown at this time, as it is unsafe for our assessment teams to enter that area. There have been 2 civilian injuries reported, a medical issue and a burn patient, and we do not have updates on the status of those 2 civilians at this time. A total of 10 firefighters have received minor injuries. We continue to prioritize firefighter safety, especially as we approach the 4th day of this firefight, with many of our firefighters having worked double shifts in extremely hot conditions. Their work has saved lives and property. And while we remain at 0% containment, it's important to understand that containment includes 3 major objectives: establish, improve, and secure the fire line. Again, with the change in weather and our ongoing work, we expect to see progress in achieving those objectives in the coming days. Despite the fire's many challenges, which have included fuel moistures at critical levels, and the fact that some of these areas haven't burned in decades, the terrain and topography have presented extreme challenges, but the timing of OCFA's new Firehawk helicopters could not have been better. As their nighttime drops, along with that, the helitanker drops from the Quick Reaction Force and our other helicopters have made a tremendous impact. Moving forward, one of our main priorities is to the east and with our partners with Riverside County. We have significant fire history in that area. Some of you might remember the Decker Fire of 1959, during which 6 firefighters lost their lives. The memorial for that fire is in the fire's path today, reminding all of us to be vigilant, particularly during the Elsinore effect. I want to end by thanking our firefighters and our professional staff, as nearly every member of the OCFA has contributed to this firefight in some way, many working around the clock. As a result of this commitment, our fire stations remain covered. Our communities continue to receive excellent service, and we are beginning to see progress on the fire. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Assistant Sheriff John McCullough with the Orange County Sheriff's Department. First, I'd like to thank our partners with the Orange County Fire Authority, CAL FIRE, and the U.S. Forestry Service for being in unified command with us as we've worked through this fire. Most importantly, I'd like to thank the community for their support and patience as we continue to address the changing conditions. We continue to update evacuation orders and assist with road closures to ensure the safety and security of our residents and homes. Currently, we have closures at the following locations: Plano Trabuco Road and Joshua Drive, Plano Trabuco Road and Robinson Ranch Road, Trabuco Canyon Road and Trabuco Creek Road, Santa Margarita Parkway and Antonio Parkway, Santa Margarita Parkway and Plano Trabuco, and we have a hard closure at Ortega Highway and Nichols Institute, and everything east of that until Lake Elsinore. Mandatory evacuation orders continue to be in effect for the following areas: the neighborhood of Robinson Ranch in the city of Rancho Santa Margarita, the areas of Rancho Carrillo, Hot Springs Canyon, Caspers Park, Blue Jay Campground, Falcon Campground, San Juan Campground, and the Ortega Corridor. There's also a mandatory evacuation order in the neighborhood of El Carrizo, which is in Riverside County. We continue to have voluntary evacuation orders in effect in the following areas: Dove Canyon and Rancho Cielo, Rancho Santa Margarita Zone 2, Trabuco Canyon, Rose Canyon, and Holy Jim Canyon, Coto de Caza Zones 1 and 2, Silverado Canyon, and Majeska Canyon. We continue to meet regularly and confer with the incident management teams for decisions about repopulation. For up-to-date emergency messaging, including a map of evacuation areas and the zones, please refer to ocsheriff.gov/airport fire. The Orange County Emergency Management and the City of Rancho Santa Margarita have established a care reception center, which is located at the Bell Tower Regional Community Center, located at 22232 El Paseo in the City of Rancho Santa Margarita, and the Red Cross is there available to assist with the evacuated residents. We also have large animal shelters established throughout the county, and they're located at 3 locations: the Orange County Fairgrounds, which is located at 88 Fair Drive in the city of Costa Mesa, the Los Alamitos Race Course, which is located on Catella Avenue in the city of Cypress, and the Knoll Ranch Saddle Club, which is located at 6352 East Knoll Ranch Road in the city of Anaheim. We have 2 small animal shelters established at Mission Viejo Animal Services, which is located at 28095 Hillcrest in the city of Mission Viejo, and the OC Animal Care, which is located at 1630 Victory Road in the city of Tustin. For emergency messaging in your area, this is a reminder to please sign up at alertoc.com, www.alertoc.com. In closing, I'd like to emphasize a couple of important points. Please be prepared to evacuate if you are living in the area near the fires. Fires spark up and the conditions change rapidly with the wind. Also, if you don't live in the area, in the affected areas, we would ask that you stay out so responding law enforcement and fire personnel can respond and have quick access to protect life and property. And finally, we have a large police presence in the area to maintain the safety and security of our residents and their homes in the affected area. And we will enforce the law. I want to underscore that we want to thank the affected residents. We know it's a difficult time for you, and we thank you for your support and patience as we work through these evolving changes. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Todd Hopkins, Unified Incident Commander from CAL FIRE and CAL FIRE Riverside County Fire Department. I will be covering the Riverside County portion of the fire over the evacuations, care and reception centers, and animal shelters. Currently, El Carrizo Village and Lakeland Village is still within evacuation warnings and evacuation orders. Today, we had new evacuation warnings this morning that went south of White Sage Street and Sugarcane Court, west of Interstate 15, east of Orange County, Riverside County line, and north of Meridi Road, Santiago Canto Road, and Mayhew Canyon Road. In total, there are 5,513 homes that are under an evacuation order, affecting 19,295 residents. There are 9,581 homes currently under an evacuation warning, affecting 33,533 residents. In Riverside County, Riverside County EMD has a care and reception shelter set up at the following locations: Temescal Canyon High School, it's 28755 El Toro Road, Lake Elsinore, California. Santiago High School, 1395 East Foothill Parkway in Corona, California. An additional evacuation center is open at Temescal Canyon High School in the big gym, located at 28755 El Toro Road, Lake Elsinore, California. The site is equipped with cots, air conditioning, Wi-Fi, water, snacks, and welcoming staff. We also have animal shelters in Riverside County that are open. The Jurupa Valley Animal Shelter, located at 6851 Van Buren Boulevard in Jurupa Valley, California. And then an additional large animal shelter is available at the Marietta Equestrian Center, located at 42670 Juniper Street in Marietta, California. Basic food and water are available at animal shelters. If your pets or animals have special diets or special needs, please bring the special food or medications with your animals. Riverside County residents needing assistance with large animal evacuations can call the following number at 951-358-7387. And then for residents of Riverside County, for notifications, if you'd like to view the map, we'd like you to visit riveco.org/alert-rivco. Again, that's rivcoready.org/alert-rivco. I'd like to thank all the citizens and all of our partner agencies also that we've been working with on this incident. For the patients from the residents, we're doing our best to get you back in during the evacuation periods, get you back into your homes. We are looking at that every day to evaluate to see when it's safe to get you back in the homes. That's one of our #1 priorities. So thank you for being patient, and we will continue to go out and do the best we can of getting this fire out. So thank you very much.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Daryl Vance. I'm the District Ranger on the Trabuco Ranger District of the Cleveland National Forest Service. On this fire, the Forest Service is fully engaged, and we are bringing federal resources to bear as soon as they are available to us. Although I do want to remind folks that we currently are engaged in multiple fires across the Southland, including large ones in both the Angeles and the San Bernardino National Forests. I also want to remind folks that although this fight has been going on for a while, it's far from over. We know this is going to take a little bit of time to put this fire away, and that we currently are aware of several recreational cabins as well as other recreational infrastructure in the national forest that have been damaged. Although we're not currently able to determine what the extent of the damage is for reasons that have already been described, that it's going to take some time to get in there and really give things a look and make sure that it's safe to do so at the right time. Currently, the Tribeco Ranger District of the Cleveland National Forest is closed to all recreation south of pretty much Corona, Bedford Canyon line south till well beyond south of the Ortega Highway. We do encourage our users that when there is an active environment and we are engaged in a firefight, to please stay home. This is not the time to come out and engage in recreation when there's an emergency situation. And finally, I'd like to thank all of our cooperating agencies, many of whom have representatives sitting behind me here, both Orange County, Riverside County, and all members of the community who have assisted with us. Thank you very much.
Big thank you to all of our speakers and all those standing behind us in support. We will now open it up to a brief question and answer period. As a reminder, speakers will be available after for individual breakouts. Question.
All right, we've been listening to officials out in Irvine updating us on the airport fire. If there's any good news to report here, they were saying that the change in weather really helped slow the fire's growth. They were able to improve fire lines, which in turn help firefighters save properties out there.
Unfortunately, though, it is still burned 22,376 acres and is still 0% contained. Of course, we will stay on top of this. We also want to mention that there were 2 civilian injuries. One was a medical, one was a burn. Also 10 firefighters with minor injuries.